What's going on, guys? This is Vincent. Just want to give you a video for today. I just watched the vice presidential debates last night, and I just wanted to give you my 2 cents from what I saw. This one I actually saw as it was being broadcast, and I was reading a lot of the comments streaming in both mostly online, but just wanted to see what you guys were thinking about and how this one fared. I just want to point out a few things. And actually have a question for you guys, but just a few things that I saw during the debates was you can definitely tell the that the president and the presidential candidate definitely chose a more balanced running mate with both Biden and Ryan. President Obama is definitely the low-key, soft-spoken, definitely charismatic of the two, but you definitely know that Biden is the, and this is in endearing way, of course, is the pit bull of the pair. He definitely can go after people that need to be going after. He is, I can see, not necessarily being the muscle, but definitely has the aggressive style that that needs to be complemented with someone who has the patience and the thinking power of the calculated ideas that I can see the president being or having, and Joe Biden complements that with the more aggressive but definitely still influential and intellectual brain that he has. He definitely was on point. If you had to ask me who won that debate, I would definitely say hands down Joe Biden, but it wasn't a clean win. There definitely was some bad points of Joe Biden's debate last night. One especially was that he was very rude, I guess is a good word to use, and didn't let Ryan finish most of his statements. But that is definitely the style that that Biden brings to the presidency. He's definitely one of those gung-ho, aggressive, moving forward, take action type person, and that's the type of person you need to kind of balance out someone who's more intellectual thinking, calculated, smooth, maybe not even as forward or action driven as the president, although he is very much so like that. But they both complement each other in that regards. While on the other side, Paul Ryan was definitely more the I guess the calculated version, more the intellectual, can back things up with facts and research, and probably will give you the most balanced and can give you the best the option from a research standpoint. That actually balances out Mitt Romney's more aggressive, confrontational style, definitely more aggressive style than President Obama. So you can see that they both have, they chose running mates that kind of enhance some of the president's or the president candidate weaknesses, in essence, so they can basically, elbow him in the back and say, you need to be a little more aggressive, or you need to take a little more, you need to know your shit before you start, spewing out that you're gonna go on the offensive against the president. So this is definitely gonna shape up to be a great election. The tandem is gonna be a great, whichever one is gonna be. Is going to basically be the same, roughly the same style as the approaches. Again, is going to be the deciding factor. The second thing about the debates last night was that Everyone, and I agree with everyone, is that the moderation of the debates was greatly enhanced. Martha did a great job holding both the vice president and the candidate in check whenever they were not answering the questions that she posed, and keeping them on track of what the question on hand, what they were actually trying to answer, not trying to spill over into other sections. I would say that she needed a little bit more work as far as one clear thing that she tried to do, but it wasn't, I think because it was the vice president, is that she couldn't keep Joe Biden from interrupting Paul Ryan and his answers whenever he was trying to give his intellectual answers, and Joe Biden wanted to interject with either calling him BS and what have not. But I think that's partly, I believe, is because he is the vice president, and also that they both were questioning some of the things that Paul Ryan was answering, definitely about the sidestep of how they would take care of the deficit, and then also the specifics on the tax cuts, and also clarification wise, she definitely was on the same side as the vice president in trying to clear that up, so the people would know exactly the platform that they were both running, not this we will change it. Specifics will come later as we see more of the numbers, and I understand that, but they should have a clear-cut plan, and then that clear-cut plan can be augmented as, if they get elected, as the term progresses. Now, I understand the approach that they're trying to do is trying to collect as much information, and they don't want to give out their specifics because they wanted to tailor it, as they say, to where America is now. But still, you have to have a baseline game plan coming in, and then that can be changed as the term goes on. Now, that to me is it's better for the American public to trust you versus holding everything in your sleeve, and then just telling people just trust us when we don't even have anything to trust you on just yet. I mean, I understand the governor, we have track records for both, but that's only on a small section of America. It's only in their state. Now, the president has the whole country for 3.5 years, or 3 3/4 of the year track record to go against. So that's why we trust him more. Now, we can see what you've done in the state, but again, you're working under a larger corporation, quote unquote, or a larger entity, and so not a lot of the population really knows what you've done and what you're able to do. So in that instance, I could see that having a more defined game plan, and then letting them know, say, hey, these can also change, but this is what we're trying to aim for. This is the number we're aiming for. Not necessarily we're aiming for a greater, it's better to say I'm aiming for 20 points tonight, not saying, oh, I'm aiming to make some points tonight. Now, that doesn't give me confidence in saying you can go out there and make good on your promise. Yeah, I could see that you could make 5 or 10 points, but then, if you say, I know my skill, I know my skill set, I know what I can do, I know I can make minimum 15 points, maybe more, just trust me, and then you say, look at my record, I've averaged 15 points a game for my whole season. That's what the people want to see. That's what they want to hear, is what your track record can say. Can your numbers back that up? And then if you go above and beyond, we definitely like that. That's the kind of progression that we would like to see. Look, that's a reason why President Obama has been, great with just the regular people. There are records out there that he has improved at least the the well-being of most Americans. And you know, I'm not saying that he is the best so far, but that's the track record he runs on. So with Governor Romney, we don't have that because we don't know him that well. So that is the holdback of why not giving out specifics definitely hurts that campaign. So that's just my 2 cents, and I'm not have not decided on which way I'm going, and you know, I can't wait for the other two debates to happen, and I want to see where this VP debate takes us from, you know, takes the next presidential debate, and if either one adjusts their campaign strategy coming into the next one. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's only a week or so, or a couple weeks till the next debate, so I can't wait to see that. So but anything other than that, I just wanted to give you my 2 cents on the debates from last night. Just wanted to give you that for today, and then I will see you guys tomorrow.